I'm not letting either of y'all get away with this conversation. Let me get back to Kevin Durant. Because it's a very important point that I want to piggyback off of.
Kevin Durant is the best scorer.
Yes, he's top 2 all world. He's top 2 in the world. He's top 2 in the world.
He may not be the best shooter.
No, I'm not questioning his, and he's a superstar.
Is Curry the best shooter?
Listen. But here's my issue. It's because he's a superstar. And chose to go to a team already loaded with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, okay? Because he chose that route. The Floyd Money Mayweather that I know, if there was a way to compare that to a boxer piggybacking off of somebody else's greatness, you'd lose your mind. You'd say, look at what I had to go through. Look at what I went through to get to where I'm at. They didn't do it this way.
They do that every day.
I'm just saying, and you call them out on it, but somehow, some way, you're telling us to be light.
That is true. You kind of sound a little salty about LeBron, but then giving Kevin Durant a pass.
No, I'm not giving any of them a pass. I'm saying if you have to be the same way with both of them. You can't say
I agree.
It's okay for LeBron, but it's not okay for Durant.
Yeah, Stephen A. Yeah, I've been trying to tell you that for months.
So if it's okay for LeBron,
you lucky I allow you to talk.
Get on this, mommy.
Hold on. The way you get with Harvey, please.
If it's okay for LeBron to do it, it's okay for Durant to do it.
I'm saying to you, how do y'all sit there and look at them as the same situation? Knowing basketball the way that y'all do. Y'all don't see the difference between Kevin Durant going to the Warriors and LeBron joining the Miami Heat? You don't see any difference in that?
Okay. LeBron James has Kevin Love, a franchise player.
Now, I ain't talking about Cleveland. That's different. Going back to Cleveland with Kyrie and Kevin Love coming on board. That's totally different. I'm talking about the Miami.
He still had franchise players.
Was Chris Bosh a franchise player? Really? That's where we're going? I respect
Toronto
Chris
went to the playoffs. He averaged Chris Bosh averaged 20 and 10, and he took Toronto to the playoffs.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful to a good dude in Chris Bosh who can play, but we gonna act like Chris Bosh the second coming?
He wasn't a top 5 player, but he was top 15.
Hold on, let me ask you this: what's Chris Bosh the equivalent of Klay Thompson or Steph Curry? Is that what y'all talking about?
Klay Thompson, yes.
No. Klay Thompson, one of the best players.
I'm saying, but so was Chris Bosh. So is Chris Bosh.
Bosh is the same as Klay Thompson?
Back then, yes.
I have to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Why in the NBA they do not give Klay Thompson his just due?
Thank you, right. That's what I'm saying.
He's one of the best players in the NBA.
So is Chris Bosh.
Not only is Klay Thompson one of the best players, Klay Thompson is one of the top shooters we've ever seen.
Hold on.
Well, you gonna
time out. I just want everyone to see this.
Chris Bosh?
Chris Bosh, when LeBron went to Miami, was he or was he not one of the best players in the NBA?
He's an all-star.
He's one, yes.
Yeah, as Klay Thompson is now.
Time out. He was an all-star.
So is Klay.
But what I'm saying
He's not being mentioned for MVP.
I'm not talking about stature in terms of all-star, whatever. I'm talking about knowing the game of basketball and understanding how prolific they are. You trying to tell me that Chris Bosh had the same impact as Klay Thompson?
Yes.
You got to be crazy.
Hold on. Time out. Chris Bosh was the best player on the team by far who used to go to the playoffs, and he used to average 20 and 10 and play defense.
Chris Bosh was a dude that could put up numbers he can play. But Klay Thompson is one of the prolific shooters this game has ever seen. And Kevin Durant is joining him and Steph Curry, and you compare that to LeBron joining Bosh.
You want to go down the list? I'll name a bunch of players better than Klay Thompson right now.
Go ahead. I don't want to use up all the time. I'll get back to you. I got plenty of time to deal with you. Go ahead, man.
Y'all gonna debate every day about who's the best player.
There's no debate. Kevin Durant is top 2. LeBron's number 1. Everybody else falls in line. I'm simply saying to be a superstar of that caliber, but to join a team with that arsenal who just bounced you out a month earlier, I can't believe Floyd Money Mayweather don't have a problem with that.
Man, I like all players.
All right.
But we have to talk about. Let's talk about boxing, man.
That's right.